Usually my wash is 5 minutes, so it makes sense to give it 30 minutes at this point. Ikea gulam. Ikea gulam. So I don't want to hear pim. I'm just going to put it 15 minutes. That's all I can do. Hello everybody. Welcome back to our channel. I am JC from Just Lost JC here or whatever. So basically, yeah, I really don't know why I'm doing this video. I am actually washing my hair not in sections and twists for the first time in 7 months. And as I was about to do it, I was like, let me just turn on the camera and talk to you lot. So it's just me doing that. I'm using pretty much products that I'm familiar with. One product that I'm not is going to be my first time using. This product is Miche Indulge Moisturizing Deep Conditioner with raw honey and Babasu.
People were running healthcare sectors scattered.
Pardon?
Healthcare sectors scattered. Healthcare sectors scattered.
Oil. This is my first time using this. It was gifted to me by a friend, so shout out to her. I just have never used it because I wanted to use it when my hair was out, so I actually know if I like it and it's working for me. So I'm just going to be using this. I feel like I'm going to like it because it's pretty thick, and for the most part that's really all my hair needs. Ooh, it smells freaking amazing. You guys know we're loving the mini length check here. I'm still going to be trimming, so I don't know how much this even counts, but just so you see, you guys know I've been using my own oil that I make, coffee bean oil. So my hair is continuing to grow. It is here. My hair is here. But again, I'm still trimming and stuff. So if you guys are looking for a hair growth oil that really works, definitely click the link below. I have my own coffee bean oil, roasted coffee bean oil. Has been helping me with shedding, and it has been helping me with my hair growth. I had my hair braided away, which is why it looks all compact like this. But yeah, I cannot wait to get into it because my scalp, it needs it. I'm doing the back section. It is so weird. I already did this side already. But let me give you a close-up shot. Okay, I really thought I was going to be like, oh, I hate this. But it's weird. I kind of missed this whole thing. And it's not like I didn't necessarily finger detangle my hair when I was washing in sections. But obviously it was much smaller sections since I was detangling the twists, as opposed to these big 6 sections, which I am used to. But it's back to normal, pretty much back to business as usual. Finger detangling in bigger sections after doing small sections for such a long time is a bit, it feels like, oh my god, there's so much hair in this section, oh my god. But I've been adjusting. After that first section, I've kind of adjusted to it. One thing I did notice though doing the first section is that I had a tendency not to want to go all the way to the top of my, then getting the roots, which is one thing that you don't want to do when you're finger detangling. You want to make sure you get up there, or you can end up having your hair webbing and knotting at the top, and you think you're detangling because you're running your fingers through the bottom so easily, but you haven't really gotten the top. So that's something that I noticed in that first section. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta remember to go up. And I think what it was is that in my mind I was like, gosh, this is such a big section of hair, and I wasn't used to it, that my brain kind of wanted to revert to just doing the bottom, and I had to actively remind myself to do the top too. But we're good. No webbing up there, obviously, since I've been retwisting my hair every 3 weeks. As far as this product goes, I love the smell. I really like the smell, and it feels pretty good on the hair. I'm using a bit more now. It's super thick. Well, not super thick. It's not as thick as some other products that I have, but it is not watery and thin, and my hair tends to like thicker products. But yeah, it feels really good on this hair, so that's nice. I don't know, it doesn't feel any better or any worse than some of the other products that I have, which is good, because one thing you don't want is it to be any worse. And better, I have products that I like quite a bit, so I wouldn't expect it to be necessarily better. But yeah, I would recommend it. It's a kind of small amount for the bottle, but they might have bigger sizes. I've never heard of this company before, this brand. But again, I would recommend it. What I will say is the smell, ugh, out of this world, baby girl. It smells amazing. Anyway, so I think I am done with this back section. It's crazy because detangling it like this, it just feels the same as it did before I started. And mind you, I have been doing this for 7 months. It's mad in the dunya. that there's not that much change in it, which is good. Because remember, when I started doing this, I did it when my hair kind of had broken off. And then there was definitely a difference in density and everything just felt thinner and smaller. Now it's feeling back to what I remember when I would be detangling my hair. So that's exciting. Let me know how you guys are doing on the journey. So you know it's supposed to be a 6-month thing, so it's over for me. But I'm curious about you guys, where you are in it, if you're going to continue. I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to continue or not. So I'm going to detangle my hair, wash it, and keep it in these 6 sections until it air dries. And then when it air dries, you know, you guys know that prior to washing my hair in twists, I would dry twist. So I would twist my hair when it was dry, pretty much after washing it in these sections, letting it air dry in these sections, and then going through each section and twisting individually, doing my individual twists. So I'm going to do that again. And then after that is when I have to decide, okay, when it's time to wash, after I've twisted it, after 2 or 3 weeks, when it's time to wash again, whether I'm going to take it out and do a twist out like I usually do and then detangle like this, or just go straight back into washing my hair in twists like I've been doing. I'm still not sure yet. Also, ignore all these post-its back here. I'm learning Igbo. If you don't know, that's where I'm from, yeah? Well, that's my tribe, I should say. The 2 back sections finito. I cannot wait to wash my hair to get into that scalp, honey. Because my scalp is kind of itching, so it needs that get into it kind of energy. So yeah, I'm gonna get this section detangled. Front section is pretty much done. It's weird, this section was the hardest, not this section, but the 2 front sections have been the hardest to detangle compared to everything else, but the whole process has been pretty easy. So now I'm like, maybe I should go back to doing this. I don't know what it was. My hair has been not very tangled during this whole process. It's detangled fairly easily compared to what I thought I remembered about my detangling my hair like this. So it's safe to say that I'm back in the groove of things with this. So whenever I do the front section, I divide it in 2, because the front section of my hair has 2 random different textures when they're wet. When it's dry, it kind of just looks the same, but when it's wet, this top layer, like here to here, is very stringy and very wavy, which actually makes it really hard to detangle. It always feels like it's kind of sticking together. But anyway, but I've detangled it now, so we're all good. And then the under section, which is right here, is more shrunken, it is more coily, it is more coarse, not as defined, and it's actually the easier section to detangle. So I always detangle this section first, separately, and then this section, when they're both detangled, then I like to do another pass through, just so that they're all blending together. But yeah, once both sections are detangled, my fingers can pretty much run through it perfectly. But I realize if I try and detangle, because the section isn't that thick, but if I try and detangle it together, just because it's not thick, it's so confusing, because it's easier to detangle this section, and this section takes a bit more work, and because they're different textures, it feels just like a lot. You can even tell. You see, even though this section of my hair is technically closer to my body, it still is shrunken more than, as you can see, it stops right there, than this section, which comes down. So it's just a totally different hair texture there. So it's very confusing on both sides, actually. But I like how it looks when I have my hair out and it twists out, because it gives it a cool shape with this section, and it gives it volume because the under section puffs up and shrinks up more, so it legit. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? It is safe to say that this section is one and done. Get my little shedding here. It's a bit of the shedding, not from the whole section. I wish. That's it. Then I just twist that section up, and once it's all done, you know me, I love to put in my hot oil treatment. I've gotten so used to doing it, so I'm just going to continue doing that, even though I'm now doing this hair, washing my hair this way, or detangling it this way rather. I'm still going to do my hot oil treatment, because mine's still on the hair growth journey. And you guys know I use my other oil during the week when I have twists, because this one is a bit thicker than that other one. The other one is a bit lighter, so for me it's a bit easier to apply all the time or more often than this one. But this one I love. On wash day, heat it up. We thank God this was a very, very good detangle day. The wash session is pretty simple. Just use my As I Am co-wash conditioner, wash my scalp off, and then I don't touch this until it dries and I twist it. So basically that's it for today. I'm gonna let this sit in, let my hot oil sit in for a bit, put a plastic cap on top of it, let it sit for maybe like 15-ish minutes. I'm not gonna do 30 like I usually do because usually my wash day is 5 minutes, so it makes sense to give it 30 minutes at this point. So I don't want to hear pim. I'm just gonna put it 15 minutes. That's all I could do, hop in the shower so I can get on with my life. Thank you so much to everyone that has already purchased the oil. You guys have been sending me messages non-stop and I love it. Continue to send me messages. Tag OMALICHILD on Instagram. Please post your review on the site. If anything, DM me the review. I would love to shout you guys out to post your reviews because I'm loving doing that because you guys describe this oil better than I can even describe it. But it works. The transformation is clear. So go check out the link below. It's jam-packed with 13 different oils as well as roasted coffee beans. It will get the job done, honey. Okay, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click the links below if you're interested in the oil. Check me out on Instagram. Check out my OMALICHILD Instagram because there's always some hair inspo on there and we love to see it. Anyway, see you guys in my next one. Bye.